What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris. I am captain of the Nerd Squadron, and today we are talking about another Jazzwares Micro Galaxy Squadron ship. Today we're talking about the U-Wing. The U-Wing. What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and yes, today we are reviewing another Jazzwares Micro Galaxy Squadron ship. This is specifically the U-Wing from Rogue One. Now, there are two different variations of this ship. This one is actually one with Jyn Erso, K2SO, and Cassian Andor. The other one just has other Rebellion pilots. Now, I figured that this was the perfect time to review this ship because we are literally about to get Andor Season 2, and it's just right around the corner. So I figured this is the perfect time to review this ship. So let's get into that. Before we get to this, if you guys are new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Chris. I am captain of the Nerd Squadron. We talk about all things nerdy, especially Star Wars. And if you guys are returning viewers, thank you so much for coming back to hang out with me. Let's get this review started. All right, so here we have the box to the U-Wing. We have the U-Wing beautifully right in front. A nice little picture up there as well. And then I noticed the other wings are missing, so that's going to be located right at the bottom there. So once we open that, we don't want to forget to grab those. Also, probably be careful because these things are a pain in the butt to open. So hopefully that's not too bad. And then, yes, like I said, we have Jyn Erso, Cassian Andor, and K2SO as pilots. I'm very hyped for that. I love K2SO. I think he's freaking hilarious. So I'm excited to see him in Andor Season 2. On the side here, we do have a couple pictures here. These are the wings that are in the bottom of the box. So it just shows here they do go backwards and forward. They were flip forward and backwards. So we'll take a look at that once we get there. And let's do the opposite side first. And then there we just have the picture of the U-Wing fully extended out. I'd imagine with that fully extended out, it's going to be a pretty big ship. And then on the back, we do have a little bit more when it comes to this ship and exactly what it does. We do have where the pilots go. We do have a little picture here showing the wings in action, how they can go from the back to the front. And then we do have another spot here, another cargo spot, so we can hold up to 9 figures in the cargo. I probably won't be doing that unless I find those little figures for cheap, like on eBay or something. And then here, I believe it's another hatch where we can open up, and this is another door, essentially it's a side door for the pilots to essentially come out from. So that's kind of cool. And then we do have some landing gear here at the bottom, nothing there, just some legal stuff as well as the barcode. Now we do have those set of minifigs that are located right in here. I'll see if I can get it focused or not. There they are. So you can see that here we have Jyn Erso, Cassian Andor, and K2SO. I mean, I love the fact that it's, I guess you could say accurate the size. I mean, you see how tall K2SO is compared to the rest of the figures. Jyn Erso is shorter as well, so I like that. I like the consistency when it comes to that. We're getting accurate sizes, I guess you could say, for these characters. So here we have the U-Wing fully assembled. It is pretty big. So when it comes from the nose to the very back, we're looking at about 12 inches. And then from the width of it, we're looking at about 4 inches. Now, once you take these wings here and extend it all the way out, now the size has changed. You're still getting 12 inches from here to here and 4, but you're getting 17 inches from this side to this side. So if you don't have enough room to accommodate that, definitely just have it in its flight mode, which would just essentially just be this. It won't take up too much room. Let's take a look at some of the details real quick. There is some weathering. It looks like some black wash, which was done beautifully. Even on the engines, that gradient looks beautiful there as well. And even here, the blue from the engines, we got that just like we did in the T6, just like that. So that definitely pops. That blue really, really pops extremely, extremely well. Now we do get some landing gear as well. Right in here, it's kind of hard to see, but if you grab this here, it actually pulls out just like this. That there, and then we do have landing gear located right here. So some of this black wash and panel lining looks so good, it's really hard to tell where these landing gears are, but there we are. There's the other one, just like that. So they all pop out just like that, so it sits beautifully just like that. Now there are those cargo side doors that we were talking about earlier. Simply just kind of just grab it from here and the other side here, and it slides back this way, and then you're able to see the cargo hold here. The other side does open as well. So if we actually just take this right here, there we are, and slide back, you can see all the way through, or can you? Kind of tough to see. It's kind of tough to see on camera, but you can see all the way through to the other side. Now to open up the cockpit, all we need to do is just take right here, stick your fingernail in there and lift up. And then you're gonna have access to the pilots that would sit right in there. Now, to get a hold of the cargo hold, take your thumb and kind of stick it right in there and just simply lift. And there we have the access to the cargo hold, which again, you can see through both. Oh, that right there, much better. You can see it's much better that way. So it does have a lot of compartments there, so we can see right there. It's very cool how you can do all that. And I mean, oh, and we also have a turret located right in there. So that's very cool. So you can actually set a figure right in here in that little peg system where they kind of hugs their waist, or waist grabber. That's a great way to say it. Waist grabber right there, which would grab them. And yeah, that's exactly how they'll sit in there. After messing with this for a good while, it's tough to get these figures in there, especially K2SO, because he is a much bigger figure. I think this would have benefited from maybe a slightly larger cockpit. And then Cassian kind of moves around a little bit. It's not too bad. Now, damn near impossible to get the legs in between this little leg retention thing here for the other minifigs. So I just got Jen to stand using that little waist grabber. That was a pain in the butt. I probably would never do that again. But yeah, I think it could have benefited from having a little bigger cockpit there. It took a while, but we got them in there. So I don't think they'll move around. I mean, fall out. So if I just do that, they're not going to fall. If I just go upside down, they're not going to fall. So it's okay. But I mean, yeah, I'll probably never remove them out of the cockpit because that was kind of a pain in the butt. Now, as usual, I had to go to Etsy to find me a stand. This is from KT Custom Micro. I get all my other stands from. This is a lifesaver and really changes the dynamic of this ship. I think currently right now it's at Etsy for like 15 bucks. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys. But yeah, this definitely changes the game. It does have this little spot here, and it does kind of articulate this way, so you can change the pose of the ship once you have it displayed. All right, so now you can see just how it looks with the stand, how cool that looks. Look at that. It's now in its flight mode using the stand. The stand simply just clips onto the back of the ship just like that. And it really changes the way this ship looks when it's in your display. And I mean, maybe it lifts up maybe a good about 7 inches or so. It does make it look way better. And because it does have that little arm there that spins, you can take this and kind of just rotate it that way. And then if you want to display it that way, you are more than welcome to. So it's just like that. Now we'll go ahead and put this back straight, and we are going to bring out these wings here. And let's see how that looks displayed. Oh yeah. How cool does that look, you guys? That looks awesome. The way it looks, the way the wings are spread out, it really makes it look like a whole different ship. And with the stand, really, really changes the way your display is going to look with your Micro Galaxy Squadrons. I continue to buy all my stands from them because, I mean, why not? Look how awesome this looks. A lot of my background is black, like, you know, this mat's black, so you can't even tell it's there. I mean, you can tell, but it definitely blends in very, very well. And I love these stands. Great investment, especially for displays. All right, everybody, this is going to conclude my review of the Micro Galaxy Squadron U-Wing from Rogue One. I love this ship. This is one I've been eyeing on for quite some time now. I love the way it looks. I love the way that these wings split apart like this. It really gives it a very, very dynamic look this way. Jazzwares, get it together. Get some stands, get something, give us an option to add stands to these. If not, I'm just gonna keep buying them from Etsy. But I think for the consumer, I think it'd be really cool to start adding those stands because, I mean, look how cool that looks. It looks so cool this way. And especially this one here, it articulates left and right. That looks so cool, the fact that you can do that. So Jazzwares, get it together, add some stands. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel as this helps this channel grow. I look forward to be able to review more of these Micro Galaxy Squadron ships. It's costing me a pretty penny to continue to buy more of these, but they're so cool to have. I'm so excited for Star Wars Celebration because we are getting some exclusive ships at Star Wars Celebration. So I think those are going to be a hit, and I really hope I can get my hands on one of those in the near future. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and may the Force be with you.